Okay, let's see if I can one take the raw review video. First proper ride on the Shadowcat at a nice local single track. Good for this kind of bike. Haven't been here in forever, so this is what it's like. Kind of doing the bike a disservice because it's stock tires with tubes in right now, but I think this DW Link has plenty of traction even with compromised tires. In terms of getting away from the Jeffsy, I can kind of highlight a variety of things. But the main one was the one that you can't really change or do anything about, which is the sizing and the seat tube angle with that steep seat tube angle. Oh, the DB8s are singing their song already. So I had to like size down to a medium with the Jeffsy. These brakes are singing. To get the reach I want, this is some great Shadowcat trail right here. Oh, ow. That hurt a lot more than I realized. I have nagging rib injuries just from, sadly from skateboarding. And I just jammed a branch into it. That felt great. So the Jeffsy had a really short top tube because of the steep seat angle per size. I mean, if I went to a large, which had a pretty long reach, like 480 plus on the Jeffsy, I think it would still have a shorter top tube than this Pivot Medium does. Of course, pivots are basically a size down brand for most people. Their medium is like a large. Ain't that great? What a beaut. Just kind of wish it wasn't 80 degrees or whatever. Let's do some stand-up pedaling. Oh yeah. Nice supportive DW Link, feels good. And the Jeffsy was always, in my mind, a temporary purchase. I didn't really want mullet. I don't mind mullet. I just don't want necessarily my only bike to be mullet, and right now I can mostly only afford one bike. I had a decent setup with the mullet full suspension and the 27.5 hardtail, but with this thing, for my riding, I mean, I'm selling all my bikes. Jeffsy sold, Dirt Jumpers sold, selling the BMX, selling the hardtail. For me, this is all I need. All I need and more. Because I would ride my hardtail for XC, so I didn't have to ride the Jeffsy, which was definitely over 35 pounds once I put real tires on it. And I'm pretty sure this bike is still lighter than that hardtail. I'm gonna forget this trail. What point am I at? You gotta keep going because you gotta make it to that. That's like a shortcut to go back down. I don't know if I'll be able to get in gear without smashing the bike up. I'll just stand up. With that DW, it's fine. Great to pedal, dude. So yeah, committing to the like one bike quiver basically, just fine by me. I was trying to think about so many other ideas of how I would have a bike for everything, and I was having all these complex ideas of buying the Scott scale gravel to replace the hardtail, and then buying either a zinc vacay or a Dartmoor Gibbard or an old Kona process to replace the YT. And the problem is there was almost no way to do that without it being more expensive than this option, as well as still have compromises. This bike is 30.5 pounds stock with tubes in and the pedals. Switch this thing tubeless, I'm quite certain it goes to 30 flat immediately. And then you have all the room in the world to upgrade and shave weight. Lizard. Forgot what this trail's like. It's almost not even worth mentioning first impressions, because I ordered through the path, technically through Pivot, delivery at path. Just hopped on it in the parking lot and immediately started. Dude, some of these branches, you kind of gotta look, man. I was just immediately doing manuals and bunny hops, which isn't surprising, because the awkward thing is a lot of the geometry is almost exactly what the YT Jeffsy was. In terms of chainstay, head tube angle, the BB height is lower, and you can kind of feel that. I have some ideas about how I might consider changing that in the future. There isn't any kind of geometry chip. It's just already good design. You're supposed to turn around here. It's been a while. Yeah, so that's just a turn you gotta make. It's one of my favorite trails, but it's, I don't know. I haven't wanted to ride PV since all the landslides happened and whatnot. But it's a really underrated trail just for basic trail riding. No jumps, not really tech. A lot of critters out. Man, some of these branches are scary. Riding kind of bad because of the tire situation. Oh, tire wise, I'm probably going to switch to the new Romy radials and trail casing, not the Alberts and Gravity, which were pretty rad on the Jeffsy, but they were quite heavy and kind of slow to roll. So I want to put trail tires on this trail bike, not overthink it too much. This is a very Shadowcat-y trail right here. Some enduro hops. Look at this corner. Oh yeah, 4 brakes. Whoa, drifting. Some sandy drifting. Dude, I used to really struggle on that, so it's kind of validating for the Jeffsy. Let's try to go up first. Oh yeah, Shadowcat does not mind a punchy uphill. Last things about the Jeffsy, kind of needless to say, I was no longer interested in investing in the bike, upgrading, because YT is a terrible company. Strike that. It's a quite good company run by a really weird dude. And they're not here anymore. I don't know where to go on all these old trails. Just go straight. So obviously, like, didn't need to own that frame long term. The brakes they spec'd on it had already failed and caused me to crash, which is not YT's fault, that's SRAM's fault. So I had to put cheap replacements on it and whatnot. And I didn't want to replace the stock shock, which didn't have a lockout, even though that frame and linkage kind of needed a lockout, in my opinion. And the little compression lever on it just didn't do much either, so kind of whatever. I didn't miss a turn, did I? Oh, it's this crazy switchback. So it is what it is. It's not surprising to kind of commit to not owning the YT and selling it for something else that I think will stick around. I'm pretty sure Pivot is about as safe as a bet you can get. The old Dauntless switchbacks. Man, even with these dog shit tires, it handles so well. You can see the closure and all the landslides behind us. So that's why I got rid of the YT. Just generally, I was under the impression it was a temporary bike. Regardless, it did totally punched above its weight in terms of price and design. Not saying it was a bad bike at all, but I did want a bike like this instead, so just went ahead and got one. Oh no, I'm already in the granny gear. That face when you go to downshift and you're already in one. I don't have too specific plans for the Pivot because obviously with the way Pivot does things, they don't sell crap models, so even in the absolute base build, this bike is perfectly fine. Nothing needs changing. I have vague ideas of various things like weight savings and performance. So I already said I'm going to do the Romy radials long term. It would be cool to put bird wheels on, which I'm a fan of. Cockpit wise, I'm going to probably do a riser because it's pretty low stack. It's not too low, but I just feel like for my riding, these XC bars don't they're not advantageous to my riding. So These things are flat. They barely look like 20 mil rise. Suspension, nothing to complain about. I have some really weird ideas about the possibility of doing Öhlins in the future with potentially, instead of a 160 275 fork, do a 150 29er fork in like the 34 mil stanchion spec. I just don't know if it'll lose any weight. Probably not. But I don't know what 275 forks will still kind of be around. So it is smart to plan around a 29er swap upgrade in terms of the fork legs, not the wheel. Okay, can I do a little extra credit or will I die? It's like 80 degrees already. Drivetrain is weird because the SRAM Eagle 70 is the cheapest thing you can do in the T-type transmission spec, and you can't, as far as I know, they're not cross compatible with anything else because of the chain design and SRAM's general proprietary nonsense. The good news is this is fine, and the bike actually comes with the HG version of the cassette, so I can swap to whatever cheap options I want. It just will mean a full drivetrain swap down to the chainring and everything. Of course, the other option is to do the GX Axis upgrade kit, which is quite expensive, but I'm open-minded to it. I'm just not really into expensive wireless things that I don't want to break that stupid shifter and pay 160. 160 is like the total cost of Dior 10-speed. It's gnarly. And then brakes wise, I don't know. Cheap Shimano's or just Hayes Dominion A4. What is that? I've never gone that way. What is this? Oh, no, e-bikes. Yeah, chill. For sure, bro. So yeah, upgrade-wise, I have ideas in the future, but I'm definitely not freaking out about it with the way things are right now. The only thing I'm concerned about is kind of the tires, that's a given. No surprise. Look at this little punch. Wah! Oh, it's a big punch. Jesus. Pivot does not mind. Yeah. See, that's crazy. Nice traction with the DW. As light as a hardtail. So sick. Okay. That was the end, and you can do like a downhill instead. I don't remember exactly. What? Hopefully this isn't gnarly. Ooh, these tires are not trying to let me live. Try to carry speed into this. Trim the bushes, no worries. No worries. Now a big punch. I remember this thing. We in that dinner plate? We are now. Fuck. That is painful. Yeah. Oh, it's not even done. Yeah. Oh. All right. How do I get down an easy way? I think that's... I see my tires. I went that way. Was there an alternate? I kind of want to look at my trail forks. Oh, there was some kind of turnaround after this. I think this is just the same up and down. Try to find that little left and sneak home. Finish this vid. I don't have much to say about the bike itself, just because it's like whatever you probably thought about the Trailcat or the Shadowcat. Freudian. Whoa! I just slipped a pedal because it was still in climb gear. I don't know what this is. I'm taking a shortcut home. It's too hot. Everything you thought about this bike is exactly what it is. I mean, it really just right on the tin. And it's inherent. Like, there's no need to say anything gimmicky about a 30-pound base build 275 bike with kind of conservative geometry. Whoa, this is like weird to ride on. I'm going to end up in the cacti. So it's exactly what you would think. This is going to this uphill. This is where we were earlier. I feel like there's one more trail that I missed, but that's fine. I don't know where I am. I'm not gonna look at my trail forks. Any closing comments on the bike that I can think of? I didn't go over. I think I kind of hit on everything. The ride impressions are awkward to do because there's just nothing surprising. Like, what do you want me to say? A DW Link 30-pound carbon bike pedals well and is really maneuverable and just feels very light and pleasant. It's even plush off the top without clacking everywhere on downhills. There's just nothing to say. It's obvious. You don't buy this bike if you're looking at other bikes. There's only one of these on the market. If you want this style of bike, you buy this one. Not rocket science. But I think it's the best all around, do it all trail bike by far. And I'll make some more videos on it, highlighting the more niche use case of the bike. It's basically like a big old dirt jumper slope style bike to me, but obviously it handles so well on the trail. Best trail bike. And if you don't like 275, not a problem, is it? Because Pivot has the Trailcat SL and the Switchblade, which are also badass with the big wagon wheels. Okay, I need to make it home without dying. That is it.